I appreciate you watching. Today we're going to go over the 5 things the MT10 owners always complaining about, but I don't find to be that big of a problem. The first one is what everybody knows about, which is fuel economy. Speaking of that, I need to get some gas real quick. Alright, so what was I saying? Fuel economy. So I did a little bit of research. I watched all the top 5 things I hate about my MT10. Fuel economy was on every single one of them. And I gotta say, the fuel economy isn't that bad, honestly. I don't know who's buying this bike for long distance, commuting. This is not one of those type of bikes. This is a hooligan bike. So if you're buying this thing to be a commuter, to be a long distance touring bike, this is not the bike. You want to have fun, you want to do wheelies, go fast, shit like that, then get this bike. So the second thing on the list that people complain about is the headlights. So they say one of 2 things: that the 2 headlights in the front look ugly, it looks like a transformer, or anything along those lines. I just don't like the way it looks. I strongly disagree. I think it looks super fucking cool that way. I think it looks dope. It's different than any other street bike out there, and that's what I like about it, that it's different. And the other thing they say about it is, I hate the way only one light comes on during the day, and to get both lights to go, you have to have your high beams on all the time. Like, who cares what your lights look like on the front? No one gives a shit when you're passing by them that you only got one headlight on. They don't care. So everybody that complains about that, weak. So the third thing that I see a lot in these videos and I hear people complain about is the mirrors. Now, I really don't get it, but I love these mirrors. I came from a 2009 Gixxer 600, and the mirrors on that thing were horrible. They were vibrating the entire time. They were like 2 inches tall. I could barely see anything out of them. I love these mirrors. I can see everything behind me. Fourth thing people complain about is the brakes. And I agree and I disagree with it. I'm like 50-50. Because the front brakes, perfectly fine for my type of riding. I'm not doing track days. I'm not aggressive cornering. I'm not being so unsafe where I have to slam on my brakes to prevent myself from running into the back of somebody. I think they're just fine from the factory the way they are. The only issue that makes me 50-50 on the brakes is the back brakes. The back brakes suck really bad. Yesterday I was messing around and tried to lock my back brake up, and it wouldn't lock up no matter how hard I pressed on it. Maybe that's from the factory like that, or maybe my brakes need adjusting or bleeding or something like that. But brakes, I think they're perfectly fine for the everyday rider. Definitely rain right there. 100% rain. All right, this is awesome. Dude, we might have to cut this riding day short, bro. Oh no. Dude, my garage is getting so wet. Yep, I just felt it hit mine too. Oh my god. There's a lot of water on the road too. Oh, I'm going across the line because I can't fucking see the line. Dude, that's what it feels like. Oh my god. Split them. You want to split those guys? y'all. Check you later. Chicks don't want to hear that shit. Check you later, check you later. Check you later. The only issue I have is the clutch cable that runs right across where the ignition goes. So you always hit it when you're trying to put your key in. That's the one thing I hate about this bike. That's it. Everything else I love. I don't know why anybody would say anything different. Alright, you made it all the way to the end. I appreciate you. I guess that guy liked the wheelies. See you next time.